And then you know what I tell him? I'm like, oh, it's okay, like you can just slap me or whatever, like don't worry, like it's fine, like you can just slap me. Like why the fuck would I tell him to slap me? Like, hey, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Selena, and today guess what I found? I literally used to live for my DSi. And if you don't know what the DSi is, it's basically the Nintendo DS that had the camera. So today we're gonna be reacting to everything that's on here because I have not opened it since I found it, since I charged it. So we're gonna see what's on here, and then afterwards we're gonna decorate it because now that it's in use, you know your girl had to buy some games. So I bought some games. I don't know if you can see them. Literally Style Savvy, oh my god, Bratz Kids, and Nintendo Fashion Designer. Now let me look through the pictures. They had a bunch of pictures on this shit. Like this was crazy because it was actually a whole camera. Like I was gifted a whole camera and I could play games, but all I would play is literally like Pokemon, as you can see. And this is literally so nostalgic. But look, and that's just a child. But the bangs were never banging. Like what is this? I'm gonna insert the picture so you can see. Literally every time I would do this, I would be like, I want bangs. Cut lines down my face. It's giving barcode. Every single time I would just cut the worst bang ever. This was me when I first got my DSi. It was my 8th birthday, my little blue dress. I felt like that bitch. I was walking around like and I was like, yeah, like it's my birthday, it's my 8th birthday, everyone's having fun, it's such a party. And then the day after the party, bruh, please, I was just that girl taking pictures. It's just showing me growing and growing and growing. I wish I could just pick her up like, hey, hey. I'm like, let's take a picture now to remember this moment. Click! Cam Jensen. Anyways, we're done with that. It's time to decorate. It's time to decorate. Decorate. It's time to decorate. First, I have to get these stickers off. I'm like not even joking. I used to play Pokemon for hours. Hours. I would play till I would get headaches, and like yeah, I get headaches easily, but I would play till like I get sick. Like I'd be like I would feel weak, like I wouldn't eat. Let me get an alcohol pad to wipe this clean. But yeah, this is bringing back a lot of memories. Make me 8 years old again. Like I don't care. I was so embarrassing back then. Oh my god, I was telling my friends this the other day because she was telling me how she's so embarrassed because she did this one thing, and I was like, girl, like you don't even know the embarrassing things I've done. Like it's okay. Like well, you'll live. Like literally, I like when I was talking to her, I just like remember this one moment when I was in 5th grade and I had like this guy. And I had confessed to him because, you know, I was bold like that back then. I would confess to my crushes. And a lot of times they would stop talking to me. And I was like, oh, okay. And so I, like, confessed to this one guy, right? And, like, he was, like, the tall, like, popular guy, whatever. Literally, he's staring at me like, oh, right? And so I'm like, okay, immediately I'm like, okay, well, he doesn't like me, like, right? And then you know what I tell him? I'm like, oh, it's okay, like you can just slap me or whatever, like don't worry, like it's fine, like you can just slap me. Like why the fuck would I tell him to slap me? Why the fuck would I think that would be the appropriate response? Like why did I think that would work? You know what I mean? And he didn't slap me, actually, thank God, because why the fuck would he do that? Instead he was like, no, I'm not gonna do that. Like why would I say that? But then, like, that same year, I got hit by a car, so it was, like, all good, because then, like, I ended up having my leg hurt during the school year, and then he came to the nurse's office, because I was there, and he gave me a little kiss on the cheek. So, it all, you know, worked out for me, I guess. He didn't like me still, but, you know, it was a sweet gesture. I thought it meant he loved me, but my friends were like, no, he's just being nice, and I was like, okay, like, whatever. People don't want to see me succeed, like, it's fine, it's fine. Oh my god. Look how new this looks. Did I do a good job or what? Like, fresh out the box. Now that we're going down this hole of nostalgia, what are some of your embarrassing moments that you did as a kid? Because I have plenty. I have a lot. Look how pretty it is. Can you see it? Look how pretty it is. Also think, because it's like crazy, because in my head I remember being like a more like quiet kid, more reserved, but then my parents are out here telling me I'm like growling at other kids and like dancing on stage. So it's just kind of like, okay. Literally, I remember being in kindergarten. Like, kindergarten was like the first time I actually like started thinking about boys. And I just remember fighting for his attention with one of my friends at the time. And I remember being like, because we'd be like, oh, let's see who can get his attention, right? So the next day, I went and I told my mom I want to dress really pretty. So I put on heels and this like nice white dress. It had like lace and little pearls on it. I don't even remember. It was something like that, right? And I wore that to school. And I was there like, I literally was like, because I thought I was eating. Literally, then the moment that I see him, I call his name. I don't say a word. I just call his name and he's looking at me like, okay. I literally called his name just so he can look at me. And I was like, what the fuck is going through my head? Like, no word said, no conversation tried to be had. And then he just went, because what the fuck do you do when someone just calls your name and just stares at you? Like, what? Like, really, something that didn't get through. I remember also I had like do you guys remember Heelys? I had Heelys, right? Everybody had Heelys and everybody was riding down the halls, but then they got banned. And so you weren't allowed to ride with them. I still have never learned how to ride in them. I'm gonna get a new pair so I can learn, but I never learned how to ride them. And then once they got banned, tell me what, I didn't know how to take the wheels out of the shoes. And instead of wearing regular shoes, I literally kept the wheels in, walked to school with them, thinking I could be secretive. I'm literally walking basically high heel shoes, but with wheels on them. And I'm sliding down the halls, like walking like, ah, I'm like, why? And like my mom didn't stop me, my friends didn't stop me, my teachers didn't stop me, like nobody stopped me. And I'm just walking like praying for my life, sliding, gliding, like just hoping that nobody would notice. Meanwhile, everyone's like, you have the wheels in the shoes still. I'm like, yes, I know. I couldn't take them out. The most logical thing would have been to not wear them, but instead I wore them. Like, why would I wear them? Why? Who? Clearly, like, I wasn't the smartest person, because why am I wearing the wheels with the shoes? So I just remember that memory. Like, this is all like also like elementary school. Like, I'm a child, but my brain was so different, I guess. I was so advanced, and also I wasn't gifted and talented, so I had brains actually. I just had no common sense. But school was a time, like, everyone thinks that I just developed this personality. Like, no, I was always like this. And I was singing in the car thinking like, oh shit, like, yeah, she's a singer, she's a pop star, yeah, she has the potential, let's scout her now. And I would just sit there and think like, yeah, it's coming, my time is coming, it's gonna be me, it's gonna be me. Like, who gave me such confidence? Like, that's the thing, like, in my head I remember being such a quiet kid, but then memories will come to me and I'll be like, wait, like, I was also just a little like big-headed piece of shit. Like, I think it's way better than before, but I'm also like, oh, I wish I could add like little bows to it, but not stickers, like 3D bows, something 3D. I'm like debating, should I cut off this little star charm to add to the middle of my DS? You might be wondering, is it that deep? Yes, it is that deep. I'm a little bit of a perfectionist, and I just need it to be super cute. Or should I cut up the Bratz game? There has to be something, and glue it on here. I made up my mind. I'm gonna cut it up. I'm just gonna cut up this last page. Like, I just have to at this point. Like, I'm missing something in the middle. Like, yeah, I could leave it blank, but why would I want to leave it blank when I can go my full potential and just put these little girls in the middle? Like, do you see my vision? And plus, like, I paid for this game, so I could do whatever I want. Whatever I want. Whatever I want. It's gonna hurt me to cut this. Eek, I couldn't find the tapes. Y'all gonna hate me, but I'm gonna glue it. Like, yes, I know. It's gonna, like, not be good for me. But, like, I need it to be perfect. And I just can't find the tape. I think I'm gonna cut these stickers up now to kind of make it cuter. No, now I'm really thinking, like, what games did you guys play? Like, what was part of your childhood? And if any fucking, like, 2011 kids come in here, I'm gonna be fucking shook. Like, but you're telling me you're, like, 11, 12. Like, I don't know what that means. Like, that means 2003, right? Like, it's just too much. It's just too much. You're literally telling me babies are born 2024? What does that mean? I don't like that. I don't like that. Don't take those babies out of my face. I don't want to see a 2024 baby. And like, you mean my children are gonna be born later on? What? They're gonna think I'm old and ugly? Oh my god. Literally, I only have 2 modes: yap at full speed and like or just complete silence. And I just don't know any in between. I don't know small talk. I don't know like casual anything. Like, I'm just full on a yapper. I do really wish I had a 3D element to it, but I don't as of right now. But when I do find it, I'm gonna add it. I was thinking of painting this too, but then I was like, that's a lot actually. So, and I don't want to paint it right now because then it's definitely gonna be fucked up. So I was like, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Okay, here's the moment you all been waiting for. I finished decorating my little DSi, and I think it looks 100% more better than it used to look. So this is the before, and this is the after. Can you see it? Oh my god, wait. Let it focus. Let it focus. This is the final product. I am very happy. I'm actually really glad I cut up all the little stickers and everything I wanted, because I didn't like how faded it was. But now it's like faded and also like cute and also just old and out there. It's like, it just looks good. I'm really happy with how it came out. I'm really glad I did the little brats in the middle, because if I didn't, what would be the centerpiece? What would be the focal point? You know, what would people be looking at when I'm playing my games? Nothing. But now that I got my little brass girls, they know what exactly I'm here to do, and that's play my little fashion games. Like, I didn't add nothing to the inside because I was like, if I get a Snoopy sticker, I'm definitely adding my little Snoops here and here. But yeah, I'm so excited to use my DS, and you will be seeing me do some gameplays. Once I figure out how to do it, I'm gonna be playing my little fashion games. I might even do a little Toontown tutorial for you guys, because if you don't know what Toontown is, you're gonna find out, because I love Toontown. I love Toontown. Like, that was my game. Like, yes, Copeland, yes, Pixie Hollow, but Toontown is where it was at. So I'm gonna try to do all of that, so stay tuned. But until then, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you had a good time with me, as I always have a good time with you. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, because don't you want to see me every week? You don't know what's gonna come next. But anyways, bye, love you.